Hello everyone, and welcome back to Star Wars The Old Republic. It's been... Oh, I can actually check, can't I? Oh, come on, not... Right, it's going to search for Knights of the Old Republic first. How about the old? Did that help? How did they they picked up Skyrim? For fuck's sakes. No, just show all. Like, all I wanted to do is search for the thing. It's like, nah, nope. Too many similar things. And it's been, huh, only about like, almost 30 hours. Didn't think it was that. Thought it was longer than that, but okay, sure. Anyway, so, things have changed. It's like, well, we left around when, let's see. I forget even what the expansion was called. The one that reintroduced Darth Malgus and all that. We left around that. That came out, and yeah. We were having issues actually being able to play such properly and stuff. But yeah, no expansions came out back in... Was it earlier this year or was it last year? I think it was earlier this year. No, Legacy of the Sith. Which I didn't really look into because I forgot I didn't keep it up to date with Star Wars The Republic. I was too busy with Guild Wars 2 and all that. But yeah, it introduced some interesting things, which we get. It also ended up with the entire market going into hyperly inflated, basically. So like stuff that cost like maybe a few thousands, now potentially up in the hundreds of thousands to millions. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Like, the most things can go up to on the trade network is up to 1 billion, but there's stuff that can be traded outside of that for even more than a few billion. Yeah, that's concerning. That's how the market is now. Like, I'm totally not exploiting that and using it to my advantage to make money. And I will turn around and potentially buy a few things, then turn around and potentially unlock. And then pass for future reference. But yeah. Anyway, so, as I said, Legacy of the Sith came out. Introduced an interesting mechanic. Basically, like, okay, we need to increase the replayability. So what do we do? Apparently they decided to introduce the system of basically the character you create for your class is just for your story. You could change your your advanced class basically on any character with the restrictions of, well, you know, force users or restricted to force stuff, and tech classes would be restricted to, well, you know, tech classes, guns and stuff, all that. Basically, for example, since we're, you know, a marauder, we could technically become a Sith sorcerer. We could technically become a Jedi Guardian. Stuff like that. It's, in my opinion, it's a very well done way of, you know, increasing the replayability because, you know, you could just restart a character and do it as basically, like for example, instead of a sniper, it could be a commando. I might do that eventually. I have like plans for future Let's Plays of this now. But we still need to finish this one, because you know, the problem is I'm not entirely sure how much of this I want to actually do. I think I want to at least get the whole Knights of the Eternal Throne, Fallen Empire, whatever stuff done. I want to get that stuff done before we start on new characters, but yeah. I still sort of regret the fact that, you know, we create a separate legacy from my main legacy. But we started this originally on free to play. Oh, did things sell? Please tell me things sold. Oh my god, things sold. So we have 1,000,000 credits right now. Well, let's see. So basically I took all the where was it? Like tier 6 fan goods, and I tossed them all up there for like 250,000. Which isn't bad. Yeah, I could just put them up there for millions, but yeah. So they all basically sold. So let's just go here. Now we're up to 3 million. Not bad. Problem though is I think that was basically all I really had on this character to sell, really. And I guess I have those. But yeah. Sadly, I didn't have stuff prepared on this character as I did on my other character. Also, wait, why do I have money here? Don't I do? Huh. I mean, that might be worth something too. Well, let's do a small checkup. How much is this worth? Huh. Oh, you know, 700,000. That's a thing. But I sort of need these, to be fair. Trying to remember what I was doing. What was I doing? It's been, you know, ages. Let's see. If you tell by your approach to the height of this is something to tell you, should be found or transport cargo in the line tank. Feature in the line tank. Oh yeah, we're still have the line stuff going on for Fallen Empire. Ah yes, now we could do this. Let's do this. Yes, I know what we transport. Oh no, not transported. Also, once again, a reminder, we can't have the music because there's a Star Wars game, and Disney has a shit fit about that shit. Also, one thing I don't like is the fact that they still keep doing this. Like, this is nice, it's just they keep doing the whole thing where we're basically an unvoiced protagonist for a while now. Well, in certain scenes, it still bothers me. So yeah, we can walk the path between light and dark. The path you walk has led you here to a moment that could change the course of your destiny. This echo, this reflection of how you have grown, will guide you through this vision. Throughout your journey, you cultivate a deeper understanding of the secrets of the Force. Your knowledge of Force-based, what additional set skills do you want to learn? So we could become, we could learn Jedi stuff if we really want to. Like, we could become basically the equivalent of what we are, but as a Jedi. We could learn how to, you know, be a Sith sorcerer. How to be a Sith Juggernaut. I'm actually not sure what I want to be. Sith Assassin. You know what? Let's be the equivalent of a Jedi. To our Sith. Jason is perilous endures, wielding 2 lightsabers. Dismantling even the strongest defenses with unparalleled powers. Basically it means I won't have to, you know... sort my required stuff for weapons. Because it's the same as what I already have, just light side. Yeah, sure. Consequently, this is a permanent invasion of the Jedi Center skills in your second comment cannot be undone. So basically, are you sure you want to do this? Well, here's the thing, I'm probably not actually going to do much with it. I'm probably just going to grab it, because I'm going to continue being a Sith Marauder. But I like the idea of having this here as a potential secondary. Yes, I get the fact that it's permanent. I get it. The die has been cast through time as this crusher comes to an end, now that you have chosen the way forward. Actually, I'm not even entirely sure how I can choose the light side things. I don't think I ever got any characters up to light side 5. I don't remember doing that at all. Like, almost all my characters were dark side. For obvious reasons. I don't remember ever making any go that far into light. But oh well, I'll take it. And now it's going to toss us back on the fleet. That's one thing that still bothers me about this whole expansion is our ship basically becomes completely useless in this one. Like, the entire main game is like, okay, you use your ship to go from planet to planet. Then you reach this and it's just, we're just going to teleport you, you know. And there's these instant fast travel things. It's like, but I have a ship. Well, you no longer need to use your ship. Oh god. So yeah. Oh, so we need to sort out our stuff. Sadly. Very much need to sort stuff. Oh, it's a Winter's Day. Not Winter's Day. Life Day is going on. There's also stuff involving swoop racing going on too. But sadly, not much of that really concerns us. Because the thing about Life Day is I'd have to constantly work on that. It's a bit tedious in that regard. So basically though, they give us a free set of lightsabers. Just in case we didn't have, you know, lightsabers. Thing is, it's not as good as what I currently have. And I don't even think I can deconstruct them. Oh, then I don't have any other appropriate skills. I really should go into crew skills now because, well, the fact that I can make, you know, tons of money because the economy is stupid. Let's see, what does that person want to buy? That's not a bad rifle. It's not a bad rifle at all. Seems like it'd be more of a sniper rifle. entirely way too big for a lightsaber. Huh. Anyway, let's just get rid of these things. Yeah, barely worth my time. I think this server is actually more populated than where my main is, and that bothers me. It may make things a bit difficult. So now that I have to wait like a day and a half to get, well, like a day and 3 hours to get, before I can actually sell things. Yes, anyway, I need to sort things. Sort all the things. Now that we exist, we need to go to collection. Let's see. Mount. Show collected. This thing we got from the, what is it? Galactic Season. That's a thing. Apparently we don't have anything. I mean, I could catch up on this one if I really wanted to and gain that stuff, but I don't really care because I already have it on my main. I mean, I could do that and potentially get that, but that would cost me a lot more than I thought it would. No, that's fine. Anyway, boop, boop. So we should be fine here. Boop. The problem is I have like one coin left and there's stuff I want to unlock still. Thankfully there's a 50% off on unlocking things for collections. I just don't have enough to actually unlock anything further. But yeah, just gonna add all this stuff. There we go. Okay, and login rewards are a thing. Oh. Oh yeah, it's different. It's different because there's a separate legacy, right? Remember that. Okay, so yeah, we have this, which does stuff. Okay, go away. Now, promise I didn't actually sort this properly. I probably really should get rid of half these things, but shrug. Okay, where was I? Getting distracted. Yes, we sorted through that. So I really want this thing. But yeah. A lot of things are way too expensive. Some things aren't. Let's see, we want on toys. Boop. And boop. Ah yes, and then companions. This would be more relevant. Wait, I thought, didn't I already have ginks on this one? No, I guess not. I think I already did yours. I definitely know I did yours. Yeah, I've already unlocked ginks and that. So never mind. Yes, I'm sure I want to get rid of them. I can't use them. But now we can have a Wampa. jeez, that's some expensive shit. I was gonna say, part of me wants some of that, but it's probably, you know, billions. Okay, now that we've added this stuff, it's time to set it to the proper spots that I have rearranged on my main. Okay, firstly, you stop being on that bar. To be fair, this stuff like this I don't really need on my bar, but shrug, I also need to get my skills back. Because they changed it, which we'll get into. I don't really like it when they change it. Makes it confusing when I come back to this. So technically now my Tauntaun is just the festive Tauntaun. I no longer have to do the Hoth thing. But I still like doing the Hoth thing from time to time. Let's see, land speed, put that one there. I'd say I'm using the one that doesn't have the copyright music. Mighty Capstones are equipped. Oh, right, right, the multi-Utsy beast is equipped because I don't have access to Legacy for Yevon 4 on this character. I don't have enough rep. Do I have a Zerku Tatsu? I do have that at least. Waste and Warp Rat. Yeah, let's replace you with that. Why not? I forgot to place one thing. Oh, yes, my Bantha. There we go. I think that's how I have things. Yes, now for the fun part. Sorting all my skills. Did I move that thing up? No, I didn't, because I placed another thing. Oh, good. So, here was another thing they changed. This here's now our new UI. It's a thing. I'm still not entirely sure how I feel about it. But yeah, so we go over here to combat style. Because remember, we could be a Marauder, we could be a Sentinel. I think I would have said Carnage. I think. It's a bit hard for me to remember. It's been, you know, a while. So yeah, now that things have changed, however, it's, yeah. Like for example, they put Force Choke though. I don't think Force Choke was though. I think it was like somewhere downhill. I'd have to check the last videos. Berserk is where it should be, I think. Gore. Gore. I don't know where they placed Gore. I should probably find it. Yes, and Unnatural Might's now passive, so I can't just have it active here. Let's see. Score. There we go. Guess that's wrong part. Okay. So now then, stuff to make decisions on. So we have, you know, we have Gore now. Parasitar are both lightsabers. Actually, I think I had Massacre though, didn't I? Because they replaced Vicious Slash. What the hell did I have Gore? I don't know. Who is... There's Massacre. Let's try to start with that. How many triggers into our form strike? But I was looking at this. Okay, so, for example, some settings we could change with the passives on. Like, for example, we can make. Right now it's set to Gore's critical hit chance increased by 10%. Well, Berserk is active and increased Gore consumes the charge of Berserk. Whenever Gore consumes a charge of Berserk, its cooldown is reset. Go to transit those. We can replace Gore with Driving Gore, which swiftly moves towards the target and powering up both that. Weapon damage and hitting them for that. Prevent the use of high mobility. I think what I'll do is I'll move this over here. Change this to Driving Gore. So it's another intercept ability. See, predation. Remember predation is sort of what we had on Berserk. Apply a predation to you and all operation members. Prevent that, increasing movement speed, melee, and range advance. Not bad. However, we could also just have Ravage immobilize the target for 3 seconds, generates 1 rage. I mean, I do like Ravage, but what we got? This slash massacre and Ravage slows targets they hit by 50% for 10 seconds. I mean, that's less useful in just solo PvP, PvE. So, I mean, free rage isn't terrible. Especially, does it even cost rage? Don't think it does, so yeah. Then there's Massacre. Increased damage done by that. That's just a passive, so yeah. Then now we can have Frenzy Blade. Massacre's critical chance is increased by 20%. Every Massacre reduce the cooldown of Frenzy by 2 seconds. The cooldown of Frenzy. That's what I say, what Frenzy? Do I have Frenzy? I don't know what you're talking about, game. So we could also have. Oh, right. Frenzy is an ability. Yes, no. I thought was. I don't know where it is. Ah, here we go. Frenzy's that thing that just immediately builds 30 stats of Fury. Of course, I don't really use that often, so 2 seconds, 2 minutes. Yeah, I don't care that much for that. So what else we have? Massacre deals 10% additional damage for each movement. Enhancing effect you apply to yourself. Each time you do damage from Massacre, your damage you touch increases by 2% stats for 3 times and last persist. I mean, yeah, sure, make myself more tanky, I guess. Force Scream. Force Scream was replaced with Devastating Blast, wasn't it? Okay, quickness. Doing damage for target for a moment strike, reduce the cooldown rage fanning offensive berries. Can only occur once every second addition. Not bad. Critical hit, increase your movement speed and your critical hit chance. So basically, if I keep critting, I increases my crit chance. That's not bad. So we could have Fierce Power. Consumes all ability, charges of Fierce Power, and applies that many Fierce Power stats to you. Stat increases your net dread single target melee attack by oof. That's not bad. But I think I want Swiftness. Ferocity. That's an active ability that is not on my bar for some frickin' reason. Gain 2 stats of ferocity, lasting up to 10 seconds. That's not help. I'll put that onto that. Fish throw to a saber throw. Right, force cameras. Flange. Meh. Okay. And then adorable. You drive 4 rage when stunned. Immobilize for to sleep. Not bad. Increases eternal and elemental damage reduction. Addition activate Plethor's cloak of pain petitioner. Reduces the damage you take from melee effects. Eh. Force charge gains additional charge ability for everyone activating. I mean, sacrifice defense for being able to use force charge more. Devastating blast, replace force scream. Let's see, sweeping slash deals 15% more damage. I mean, wasn't that okay? Wasn't that? Didn't that used to be like in the low level thing? Like around level 10 or 15, 12 maybe. Well, basically, yeah, you got like say sweeping slash, and like one of the talents was you can make sweeping slash do more damage. Pretty sure it used to be very low tier on the tree. Now it's way uphill. Cloak of Retribution, each use of assault or battering assault, choose that to call down Cloak of Pain, which I don't really use, so. Blood Ward, activating save ward grants immunity. Yeah, I'm fine with just the one that does more damage. Here we go. Then we get into this. So here's the thing. Force Choke, I think, well no, wait, Force Push is the thing that Marauders, Juggernauts have. They also have Force Choke. But yeah, here's the problem though. There's some really nice other abilities here. Like here's the thing, Force Choke is fine. It's not bad. Torch to torch, send them for 4 seconds, sharing my threat. There's damage builds the rage of the duration. However, Mad Dash is actually better in my opinion. Because you madly dash forward train meters, doing that much damage to enemies in your path, increasing your defense stats by that while dashing. Can also be used while immobilized to purchase movement and pairing effects. It's pretty nice. Like Force Choke, basically it stuns a target for 4 seconds, though. That's also nice. The ability can be charged while moving. The problem is we can't have Force Choke and Mad Dash. Then there's Unyielding Rage, which reduces damage you take. So basically if you just want to, you know, survive for 6 seconds. Like, I don't know, I sort of, part of me wants to keep Force Choke. Another part of me's like, yeah, Mad Dash, though. Like, I mean, yeah, Mad Dash, though. And then there's stuff we haven't reached yet. And all these passives and stuff. Part of those, we used to have abilities that took up like some of these slots now. And now they're either gone or hidden somewhere on my bar, and it bothers me a bit. Cause like, yeah, that one there was obviously being consumed. But like, what about the other stuff? Like, I know I put stuff over here with mostly my stuff that's, you know, cooldowns and takes a while and is buff related. It's mostly on this bar. This here's my miscellaneous bar. These are my mounts and movement stuff. Like I should be only focusing better on these, and sometimes these if need be. Okay. Now before we head back to the old chapter, 13. We need to go down this way. Sometimes I did not add those to my favorites. I should have. But I thought I did. Where would be this for? Huh. I know we submit to on which companions I really want to actually use, but yeah. Anyway. What support are you? You know, you're getting a really feast, eh? You better train for fighting. That's it.
It is a
Oh,
certainty.
well, we actually avoid it. Now we have a freaking Wampa. Wampa's a bit weird in the things he likes. Like, he likes Imperial memorabilia. For some reason, he likes Imperial memorabilia. The problem, though, is, like, it's one of the major problems with, like, companions is you have to literally feed them so much companion gifts. Problem, though, is
hungry for action.
we were dealing with a situation where basically companion gifts are, well, some of them were fine. Like, these are not bad prices, honestly. Like, they're still not bad, not terrible prices. Then you get into, well, that's actually not bad if you think about it with a unit price compared to what you get. It's not bad. Then you get into like this stuff, like what we were selling. Because here's the thing, I was selling like one of those for like half of what those things are worth. But yeah. Then you get into like the people here are being stupid with their prices. Like this guy selling one of those for a billion credits. When right over here it's just that for like that much. Which to be fair isn't really that great because like these things are better. And now being sold for cheaper. Ah, here's. Man, no, those aren't good prices either. But yeah. It's very mixed, I'd say, on. Also, I forgot there might be actual different stuff on here. Like, is the Wampa being sold on here? No, the Rugged. Okay. How about the what is it? Eco things? They're being sold for 500 million. Jesus, that's a lot. And I have like, yeah, I had those. And that's the only ones. Oop, there's one for a lot less. There's another for a lot less. Huh. Actually, I'm just a bit curious about like certain mounts on the server. Not that I have the money on the server, but nope, they don't even have motorcycles on this one. Do you have any cycles? No. Okay. You have like how about rancors? I mean, it's not bad price for a freaking swamp rancor. I mean, technically it's way too high, but compared to a billion, it's still technically affordable. Borrowing spider tank. Cause it's a thing. I mean, it's a thing. Oh, cheaper one. What about upper tanks? I hope you don't have any of the upper tanks. Shame. Do you have the bog thing? No, not the bog stock. No, they don't have the bog thing, hell. Shame. I'm trying to think if there's anything else on research. I think we're good, actually, for now. Okay, well, I believe it's time we have to get back to what we're supposed to be doing. Because, yeah, a reminder. You can also change the difficulty on all this stuff if we really want to. Because, yeah, we still have all this here to finish. I think Shroud of Memory is... where was it? Is this thing. To gain HK 55. It's very expensive. Just to gain HK 55. Like rare expensive. Anyway. But yeah, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's a vet. We might get vet back. And then we have all of this to do. And then there's stuff afterwards. Like, there's at least one thing afterwards I want to do before we actually call it serious. And then forward to getting Jason back. As, well, properly, not just we touched the thing and got our companions back. But yes, let's go get a vet. Anyway, watch. Also a reminder.
A man can have any. If he is willing to sacrifice. With your birth comes a solemn vow. You will have nothing.
Over there! Yeah!
Your privilege is the dirt.
Also, yes, I realize music's playing because it's a cinematic and there's no control cinematic.
In the darkness, only ambition will guide you. The oaths you swear, the promises you make, they are yours alone. Your freedom will be the wars you wage. Your birthright, the losses you suffer. Your entitlement, the pain you endure. And when darkness finds you, you will face it alone.
Bad parenting. Because Valkyrian was sort of an ass. Didn't really pay attention to it. And it had high expectations.
Come with me, son.
But yeah, I don't know why we're having the frickin' cinematic for this when we've already done. We're already in chapter 13. I guess it's because we haven't played in a while, but still. Anyway, welcome back to the command post. Should probably go do stuff. Master Tauntaun.
Did you see the way that imp glared at me?
Tauntaun. Tauntaun.
Well, it's certainly no Dromund Kaas.
Tauntaun. The Tauntaun. No.
Hey, Commander, got a sec?
What's on your mind?
We're doing our best to keep the supply lines running, but most of the people I deal with aren't exactly philanthropists. We can't keep running this thing on goodwill and borrowed credits.
I'll deal with it.
Aren't you supposed to be handling that?
What do you think I'm doing now? But look, I didn't just come here with complaints. I know a guy with a habit of showing up when someone's in need. He's reached out with an offer we can't really refuse, much as I might want to. You should meet him.
So he's what, a loan shark?
No, just a liar. And a cheat. And a thief. The only thing to trust about him is that he can do what he promises. Hear him out. Come on.
Those frame drops.
Well, this has been an interesting diversion, but I think it's time to wrap things up. I call.
I know a Sith that's pleased with herself when I see one. I fold.
So soon? Must be quite a hand. Let's see it.
But how? You discarded every chance you got and never locked a card the whole round. The odds are astronomical. You cheated.
Yeah, even if I did. You sure the old boss of Sith intelligence wants to admit some shifty alien got the better of her?
Goat is...
Wasted no time turning the card table into a graveyard.
It's my preferred method of execution.
Commander, the most untrustworthy scoundrel I know. Untrustworthy scoundrel, the Commander.
She never was big on formalities. Galt Renault, at your service.
Still.
How is it you two know each other exactly?
Oh, we go way back.
I don't know. Seems like only yesterday that we first met.
Anyway, we really should get on to business. The Eternal Empire spent the last 5 years pillaging every world in the known galaxy. Now, how'd you like to turn all that plundering into a profit for you and yours?
I'm listening.
I happen to know where they're keeping all that ill-gotten gain. Better yet, I've got a surefire plan to steal it right out from under their noses. I just need the help of a few talented, tough customers to see it through.
And my alliance is the perfect place for recruitment.
I've already picked out the ones we'll need. Ever heard of the Gilded Star? I'll stop you there. You haven't. It's one of the Eternal Empire's most tightly guarded secrets. A floating treasury circling the depths of a massive gas giant. The ship and the buried treasure all wrapped up into one neat little package. Well, maybe not little. By my estimation, it's the greatest sum of wealth gathered in one place since the Hutt Empire was a thing. So,
basically,
you
if
in?
the ship gets destroyed, it all goes down to the gas giant. It's gone. Makes sense. So, yeah, anyway.
Attempt to cheat me, and you will regret it, briefly.
So the standard arrangement. When you're ready to get this show on the road, we'll be heading to Vanden to lay some groundwork. Looking forward to this, partner.
How's to Vanden? Do I have a ship? That's not my ship. As I mentioned, the game forgets the fact that I have a ship. Ah, it's so irritating. It's so irritating. Like, the whole 1 through 50 and such, it's just like, you no longer have a ship. Oh, so last time I was on the ship, Lano and Theron were on my ship. So they were, I don't think there was a thing, I think that they added it while I was gone, that they were actually on the ship. But there was no reason to use the ship. Oh, this planet looks fun. But maybe a bit more bleak.
There she is, Vanden. Mind the ledges when you're walking around unless you fancy a death by scenic view.
You haven't mentioned why we're here.
Giant barge, full of money. Is this ringing any bells? It's out there somewhere, swimming below sight and scan range. Something about the magnetism here plays havoc with sensors and cheap fillings. Bottom line is, we'll never find the Gilded Star out there, which is all the more reason to get our preparations underway. Such as picking up the last member of our illustrious crew.
How many people are we going to need?
Half a dozen, give or take. This is the last one unaccounted for.
I wonder who it could be. Not like we had, you know, a loading screen that showed characters.
You should be in a warehouse not far from the dockyards. I'll point out the place when I see it.
Do I actually get to do things, or are we still just in movie time? Oh, I actually get to do things. I forgot. I was gonna say, you probably like underwater shit. Which, you know, it's not like I got that shit around on. Anyway. I'll then add you back to control.
Hey, do you know why they're cutting everybody's hours down this week?
Keep it down. It's a security thing. Happens every few weeks. They don't like people asking, so don't ask.
Nobody said anything when I signed on.
Blast
Blast
I do
it.
have money.
Knew I should have
now.
taken that Ilum job.
I'm
Minos
gonna buy
Mestra
that.
wouldn't turn their crews around like this.
Just gonna buy a few things that I can't afford those. Not that they really matter, We don't use our ship anymore. And ODHK, there's one of the two. How about character perks? Need any of these? Probably not. Chooses at a time to taste to give companions gifts. Tempting. But I think, yeah, I did buy that. Shit, I should buy that on my main, actually. Actually, the Patch Hotel. It's not really necessary. It's not really necessary. The increased cooldown on quick travel and rocket boots, though, are worth having since they are also unlocked for like your entire legacy. So yeah. And by the way, a reminder that we still have a whole bunch of potential companions to unlock. And they're working. Sure, probably sure got some of these people. Now it's complicated. Now it's Dark Fortress. Star Fortress. Star Fortress. Did I get the Star Fortress guy? Well, no, one world? Yes, no, maybe, no, I didn't. Okay. Blah. Anyway. Focus. What a crappy, miserable world. Focus. Womp rat. Now it's not allowed to. You've entered a cutscene.
So, this plan I mentioned, it's going to take the best identity forger this side of the galaxy to pull off. Problem is, he's been in hiding, specifically in that, for a long time. He probably won't be too thrilled to have visitors, especially not visitors who had his safe house shipped a few thousand parsecs unannounced. Be on your toes.
What makes you think he'll cooperate?
Oh, he'll come around.
Oh, what are those?
Dretcher, is it? They always say...
Wait, what? Oh, yeah. So here's the thing. You left Guild Wars 2 for a while because you got tired of the connection issues. So we went back to Star Wars The Old Republic, which is also online. And it's also gonna have issues like that. With the connection. Yeah. Smart, aren't we? Galaxy suffers the Terran Empire, conquers and plunders countless worlds, adding to its vast wealth. So they have a thing. We need to go find it and collect from it. Anyway, we're back here at the planet. Let's get back to where we were. Yeah, sadly we're gonna have issues like that occasionally. It's just how it is.
So, this plan I mentioned? Problem is, especially not...
What makes...
Stretcher, is it? They always say
People can
retirement's a
skip back
good
to
time to
where we
travel.
need to
Why
be.
don't you come and check out the new scenery?
Tiresias, you've got a lot of nerve showing your ugly mug to me again.
Tiresias?
Just a name I carried around for a while, no use to anybody now. I think you've got me confused for someone else, friend. Name's Galt Renault. Got a business proposition I think you'll want to hear about.
You can't play dumb with me, Ty. I know that face better than you do.
What do you mean?
He's seen a lot of my work. I even made him a perfect duplicate. Better than perfect. My version didn't talk. I've had enough of helping that fraud fake his own death. This time, it's gonna stick. A little gift for your hospitality. You can mail order just about anything these days.
Oh no. Not a droid.
You might try ducking next time.
There's a person. That was quite a few droids. Maybe we'll have to do something now.
Oh, come on! That's not how this was supposed to go!
Still can't roll with the punches. You perfectionist types never learn. There's no such thing as a sure thing.
Why are we trying to recruit someone who wants to kill you?
He's the one with the grudge! After I made that body double, he went and swindled half of Nar Shaddaa in my name!
Because Dretcher is literally the only one I trust to pull this off.
It's taken everything I know to stay hidden in this little prison. Every time I start to think I can leave, someone snitches on my new identities.
That true?
So maybe I encourage Dretcher's early retirement. This little box is cozier than a coffin and a better place to reflect on how stupid trying to blackmail me was. But hey, ancient history, am I right? I'm more than willing to forget about our past disagreements if you do one more job for me.
I gotta help you again.
Anyway, here's how it's gonna be.
He's asking. I'm telling. You're going to help us with a heist, or I'm going to rip you out of there and beat you within an inch of your life.
There's 25 layers of durasteel and cortosis between you and me. We'll both be dead of old age before you make good on that.
It's true, we might never get into that safe room of yours, but I'm sure this sonic amplifier I brought will have an interesting effect on the contents. So unless you want to spend your final moments being shaken to death by the dulcet tones of the Kashyyyk Life Day Choir, I would reconsider.
I have to. I have to.
Okay, okay! Fine! I'll do this stupid job!
Sit tight, Dretch, and get reacquainted with the concept of hygiene. We've got one more stop to make before we get to the fun part.
Ooh, one more stop to make. Yeah, this sort of thing. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how I feel about this thing. There's better looking ones. Just, this is the one I apparently bought when it was cheap. Nicktoons? Why does anyone play for race yet? I mean, they are humanoid enough. I guess maybe...
Punctual, gentlemen. Glad you could make it all this way. No trouble acquiring my little request, I take?
It's here. You got our money?
Of course, friend, but I'd be remiss if I didn't ask to see the goods first.
Big missile.
Satisfied?
That's a fine piece of hardware.
That should do.
You got our money?
About that. I was really thinking we should renegotiate the price. You know, seeing as I don't need the whole missile.
Goddamn quaking monkey lizard. We're doomed.
Yeah, I thought you might feel that way.
Launch sequence initiated. Target acquired. Total atomic dispersal in T-minus 1 minute.
You son of a... Make it stop!
Nah.
Hope you're a good runner.
Jumping might be faster.
T-minus 55 seconds. Warhead primed. Suffering index set to maximum.
You're gonna pay for this!
Suckers.
Abort sequence aborted. No stopping me now.
Ah, what did she do to this thing? Come on, it's not responding.
If I die because you wanted to stiff your dealer, there won't be a Corellian hell far enough to hide you from me.
Less threatening, more helping.
Tampering detected. Emergency detonation in 5 seconds. Nice try, jerks.
Now, I cannot tell if she did a terrible job rewiring this or too good a one.
3. Oh, so close. 2. I can't wait. 1. Kaboom! You should have seen...
I bet.
Vet?
I didn't But I thought you were...
Hi,
Fancy
Beth.
seeing you here.
Oh, good, you know each other. Saves me the trouble. Did you get the warhead, or were you too busy practicing your lines?
Yes, I got it, Grumpy Pants. Though I guess those lizard brains will have figured out nothing's exploded by now. I'll see if I can't distract them.
Beth.
Time to make ourselves scarce. We'll see you back at the hideout.
Toodles!
But I want to talk, and she's gone. We're heading to the hideout anyway.
Kunamo, uban chone alipa, istin koto, wonki atacha kapa tonka, jisa bicha.
You'll feel that later.
Does that? Flip back around. Force charge. Check out 4 of them. I didn't see enough there to make up.
You might try ducking next time.
To be fair. Well, I guess I could technically go up here and see if there's more up here. But very careful. I don't even see any of them. I guess they could be further back, but yeah. I think I'm good. I think I'll just go in here. Boop.
Oscar, agua, Oscar, puño.
Hey, look, more security spikes. Cause you know, they sort of. It's a bit of a problem with a lot of the Knights of the Fallen Empire, Knights of the Eternal Throne stuff is. A lot of it's mostly just story, cinematic. Well, story cutscenes. Maybe walk a few steps, story cutscenes. They had to sort of feed the game point. Some of them just sort of fit. Then again, a lot of them the best in fall under that category. You need to gameplay elements. Instead, just constant story. Eat. Oh, that was
Might try ducking next time.
just sort of tossing things together. Also, I haven't really thought about the fact of how I'm going to do actual gear. Cause yeah, I guess that I can hope there was cheap stuff at the fleet. Cause yeah, I don't really know how I'm gonna manage it, to be fair. Like, I think we're good for a few, but I would like actual better gear too.
Dogi Kumpa, Gigi no Lia Makachisa.
Two more. They could go get. Palmy's like, should I? No, Palmy doesn't kill. I mean, what am I gonna get with that? That's a decent amount of credits, and that's big. Fine, I shall kill you game. Let's go find two more. Ooh. Where could they be? Oh, they're not in hell. Oh god, they could be all the way back hell. Oh god. Mistakes were made. And they could be the reason why you told us there was a potential go back this way. Oh jeez, that's literally the first area.
Smooth.
Hey, look, we found. Okay, let's go. I forget how long some of these story sections are. I mean, it has been years since I recorded this. And there's a few amounts I potentially want, a few other things that hopefully aren't going to cost several billion. I should be able to afford once I get my money over $1 billion, which, I mean, I have a black and black dye. It's worth like 1.5 billion. That should help a lot. Is that
Smooth.
Alright, let's go to this private room. Well, we have a vet. Hi, vet.
If you're still wondering why you're here, it isn't to check out the Tabana gas bars. There's a stealth cruiser loaded with more precious metals than a Hutt's taste in art hiding down in the lower atmosphere, and it's about to come up for air.
And while the Gilded Star is roosting at the Skyhook for its annual resupply, we're going to rob it blind.
How do you even know about that?
A little bird told us. I speak stool pigeon.
Even if you do know where it's going to be, it's got a full military complement on board, and a vault that could survive the ship being reduced to atoms.
Most people would consider it impregnable, but we aren't most people, are we, Senya?
You do seem to know a lot about our target.
Yes, well, I should. Overseeing the Gilded Star was among my duties when I still served Valkorion.
Then you are privy to its operational protocols.
I doubt they're still the same.
You don't have to run the thing. Just get Scorpio to the ship's control center.
There's no way we could infiltrate that far into the ship undetected.
Oh, maybe, maybe not, but I'm pretty sure High Justice Valen can go wherever she pleases.
You're going to have Senya pose as Valen.
We've got the best identity doctor this side of the galaxy, and as close to a genetic match as we're gonna get.
I could never match Valen's gene sequence like that. Although, maybe simulating data corruption in her ID.
And create enough doubt to bluff her way through. Dear old mom can manage that, right? Once Valen and her attaché droid are on board, they head to the bridge, seize control of the ship, and allow the rest of us to do our parts.
Like cracking the vault. It isn't controlled by the network, so I've got to get into the guts of the ship to reach the mechanism. I'll need your help.
Meanwhile, Lana and Theron will bridge airlocks with a tanker transport I've secured for the goods.
How are we going to carry an entire treasury's worth of loot out of the vault before anyone catches on?
Oh, we won't be carrying anything out of the vault. That's another story. Remember how Senya mentioned the vault could withstand everything outside being vaporized? The same applies to what we're setting off inside.
The warhead.
Exactly. I'll be pulling up the rear with a disintegration bomb. Once it's done its job, we pump the atmosphere into the waiting tanker and make our escape.
Because everything up to this point has been so simple.
I don't know, running seems pretty straightforward to me.
Once that sucker explodes, the crew's going to notice. Everybody's just going to have to hightail it to the transport before they catch on.
Now, since we've got less than a day before the Gilded Star rolls into port, I'd suggest everybody get real familiar with their part.
Why not?
Sorry about the prank earlier. If I'd known you were here, or, you know, alive, I'd have held off. But I finally got him.
How long have you been trying, Vet?
We haven't worked together a ton, so maybe a dozen. He's a sly one. Still hard to believe you're really here. It's been, what, 5 years since we went after your old boss? Did you get conked on the head real good? Amnesia, maybe?
Locked in a block of carbonite with nothing but my dreams to pass the time.
That's, pretty bad. But better than dead, right? Were the dreams good, at least? Lots of cowering masses and Imperials marching? That's my best guess.
Those things are only found in dreams these days.
Now that you're back, I'm sure you'll have the whole galaxy quaking in terror in no time. If you thought the Sith were treacherous before, you should have seen it after you and Mar disappeared. I didn't have much reason to stick around once you were gone. So I left them to their infighting before the Eternal Empire rolled in. I hope you don't mind.
You found safety. That's what's most important.
There were some bumps along the way, but throwing in with Captain Shifty was one of my better moves. Don't tell him I said so. I should start warming up for this gig.
Have you back and properly equipped?
We'll catch up again soon.
Should you be properly equipped? I don't know. Confused. Is that what I have in my inventory? That may very well be what I have in my inventory thinking about it. So wait a second. Huh, that's probably her guild. Oh, right, you're right here. Well, in that case, you cannot modify this. That makes me sad. Can't modify your gear. Cause, yeah, right.
I picked out a discreet vantage point near the skyhook. Better get in position.
Cause, yeah. She's technically not actually a companion yet. She's just sort of along for the thing, maybe afterwards.
This is close enough. And there's the Gilded Star, just like I promised.
I was expecting shinier.
Gold-plated and stealth ship don't exactly line up. Now we just have to hope Mommy Dearest remembers her daughter's birthday.
I can kill you from here, Gold.
Great, really getting into the spirit of your character, at least from what I hear.
Shut up. We are approaching the checkpoint. No further communications are warranted until the bridge is under our control.
Roger. Break a leg, ladies. It's in their hands now. All we've got to do is wait.
So how did you manage to fleece Lana at cards anyway?
You've got a pretty good handle on all that Force nonsense. What would you do if you were at the sabacc table?
Crush your feeble throat and claim the prize.
Reassuring. I'll remember that when we're dividing shares, pal. I could tell Lana was trying to peek inside my head, so I just made sure she got an eyeful. The angry glares she flashed were easier to read than anything I was doing. As for the rest, well, trade secrets, you know.
Turning her advantage into yours. Clever.
When you make your living in the galaxy's cesspits, it never hurts to be able to sink lower than the competition.
I am now in complete control of the Gilded Star's network. I will isolate the vessel's sentinels to the best of this system's ability.
Scorpio in charge of all that, though.
Showtime.
Just say. Seems a bit risky.
All personnel, prepare for testing of emergency lockdown systems and maintain your current stations.
If I die, I'm going to haunt you.
Poke. I was hoping. And I believe it's E. Do my running thing. Followed by my jumping. Followed by
sure no reinforcements will arrive, you will have to dispatch enemy personnel along the way.
Right. I mean, makes sense. Which reminds me, I will be getting more cartel coins for unlocking rewards. Well, that's gonna be easy. Yeah, the levels. There we go. Wait, is it levels? I don't think it's levels. I think it's completing things. I think it's story. Where's story even under? It's not level, it's story progress. I can't remember where story progress is. It's just like under drama cons. Huh. Don't know. Or something. Well, basically, yeah. You completed X amount of the story on character and you gained cartel coins. Can't remember what it was under, though. Anyway,
Nobody better mess with us now.
and moving on.
Oh, here. Help me with this panel. Okay, I ought to be able to reach the vault mechanism along this route. Keep clearing a path for Galt, and I'll see you soon.
I really hope they check for Minox.
Are you sure those schematics were scaled in meters? I can hardly move.
My last partner didn't complain nearly this much.
Your last partner was crushed to death.
And never once complained about it. Might try ducking next time.
Score. Oof, that's heavy.
What's heavy? Are you in the vault?
Oh no, it's nothing. Nothing. Almost there.
those medical droids that we just passed? Probably quite a bit. Poke.
Okay, vet, I'm here.
Just give me a sec.
Time's a factor.
Hey, you want to cut through a foot of cortosis and steel while hanging upside down in a half-meter crawl space? There. Jerk. Try it.
The moment of truth.
I've been rich, filthy rich, but nothing like this. Counting the zeros on a balance sheet can't even compare. There's just something magical about the real thing.
Can I take a few of those for my own personal gain?
I couldn't begin to put a number to all this.
At a certain point, you just stop counting. It won't look nearly as impressive in a second, but it'll spend all the same. Do the honors?
Up? What?
Let's see how much Arkan enjoys this.
Payload's delivered. It's time for the pay dirt.
We're in position. Extending umbilical. Seal is tight. All green.
Airlock disengaged. Awaiting order for depressurization.
Door is open.
Commencing depressurization.
Tank is filling. So far, so good.
It will take approximately 10 minutes, 17 seconds to siphon a space of that volume.
Plenty of time to make our exit.
Dust.
Great. Let's blow this joint.
Did you bring that with you?
This little thing? Nah. I passed the armory and it was just laying around, so I figured nobody'd miss it.
It is unlikely the detonation went unnoticed. After we vacate the bridge, I will no longer be able to maintain a complete lockdown.
So
See? Perfectly justified acquisition. Come on. I want to try this thing out.
Just scramble the systems as best you can and leg it to the tanker. We'll see you there.
On the plan. After we vaporize the mine.
We're at capacity. Scorpio and Senya are on board. What's the situation?
We're keeping them busy on our end, but I don't think we're any closer to reaching you. Scorpio, do you still have any access to the blast doors?
Only through direct input.
Great. Just bug out before anyone notices you buzzing around. We'll take the skyhook back down and meet you at the hideout. Play it cool. My guardian angel will handle anybody taking an unhealthy interest.
You'll feel that later.
Wide stance. Whoa! Amazing!
Oh, okay, that's bad. We've got to get around this way.
Why have I never tried one of these before?
By the way, how's my probably... That's actually better than these. Sell junk. Sell that.
Blast, we're getting boxed in.
Come on,
I think there's one more route we
How
can
you
try.
like the taste of your own medicine? Ching!
She's having too much fun with that guy.
Oh, boy.
The lift's not coming, is it?
Oh, no, it's coming. It's just not empty.
Valen,
Well, that's probably bad.
I can sense her presence.
Time for Plan B.
What's plan B?
Great.
Run and hope for a Plan C.
I was expecting something a bit more concrete.
There's being prepared and being psychic. For lack of a crystal ball, we'll have to improvise. Even if you win and don't turn the skyhook into crumbled wreckage, we'll still be surrounded by thousands of her flunkies. We have to go around.
There is no around.
There is out there.
You want us to scale the exterior?
Pretty much. Look, there's no time to stand here arguing, so I recommend lodging your complaints at a steady jog.
It's not so bad. Just don't look down. Or consider your own mortality.
But you left it behind.
Goodbye,
Bye,
Spewy. I'll never forget you.
You might try ducking next time.
It's weird that they would have that cap because isn't that Saul's cap?
Might try ducking next time. Hey, so just thinking of you, wanted to sit... Trouble? No, everything's going great. Just take a little detour on the way home. Good. The noise? Just a little windy is all. What plan am I on? I don't... Plan C, we're on Plan C, all right? Yeah, sounds lovely. Gotta go, see you soon.
Of course it's over.
The good news is we can reach the skyhook from here.
And the bad.
If you've got a fear of heights, there will be plenty of time to get over it on the way down.
Oh, hi.
Lay down! Okay, so remember Plan C?
You never actually got to Plan C, Galt.
Turns out Plan C is jump!
It seems like a bad idea. About take.
Mother was here, again. She had the audacity to wear my face.
And a punishment?
Escaped. She knows I won't be bested the next time we meet.
Are empty threats all you've brought for me?
I interrupted their little raid on the treasury. They couldn't have accomplished much in the time they were here. Mother!
Perfect timing.
I'm not the one who has a problem showing up when I'm supposed to.
Jeez, how long are you planning to hold that over me?
The rest of your life, naturally. Thanks for keeping my worse half out of too much trouble.
You don't consider that too much trouble?
We've had way closer calls.
Don't let her fool you. I am the cautious one in this arrangement. Anyway, I think we've all had our fill of Vanden, and it's gonna get a lot less hospitable shortly, so shall we?
Let's get our haul back to Odessen.
So, couldn't they track our ships on the way back to the planet that they're not supposed to find? I mean, just saying. Oh wait, don't we have that MacGuffin ship? Don't we have the MacGuffin ship that can destroy potentially their fleet? Right. Because that's a thing. Or was a thing, anyway.
There's nothing like coming home from a job well done. Especially when you've ruined a huge jerk's day in the process.
Couldn't agree more. Come to think of it, our plan was lacking in one department.
An actual escape route?
It was the scenic route. Can't argue with the view. No, the one thing missing was a way to see the look on Arkan's face when he got the news.
That's a pretty big oversight, Galt. It's coming out of your cut.
Let's not get carried away. We're talking a fringe benefit at best. Now, how about we get on with my favorite part and divvy up the loot?
Already taken care of. You, Vet, and Dretch are already paid out. I took the liberty of skimming what you owe me off yours.
Well, take all the fun out of it, why don't you?
Your idea of fun is why your divvying privileges are still revoked.
Just what did you do exactly?
Ran out on me with the biggest score of our careers.
And I regretted it ever since. Well, after the shine wore off. A little older, a little wiser, you know? Okay, maybe a lot older. It was a formative moment. The point is we're on to bigger and better things, like melting a mint down into an ocean of liquid happiness. Now, however you want to spend your cut is none of my business, but if you want to say triple it, I might have a little something in the works.
This money isn't ours. I don't mind taking it from Arkan.
I mean...
But I want nothing to do with it.
Our goal was to fund the Alliance, not personal gain.
Who says it can't be both? You just need a little ambition.
Or, you know, you could try giving. Maybe just once. See what you've been missing. My share's going towards buying back some of the artifacts stolen from my people. Freeing slaves. Giving Twi'leks a better place in the galaxy.
Honestly, we've got way more than we need for operations. It'd be good to have a plan for the excess.
I mean, light side, dark side.
I'm not going to pass up an opportunity to triple our take. Just keep an eye on that investment.
Oh, don't worry. I'll make sure he coughs up every last credit.
Should be obvious what I was going to choose.
I kinda thought the point of this alliance was to do some good in the galaxy. But I guess I'm not really surprised. Everybody's got an angle.
I understand your decision, Commander. I only ask that you not lose sight of the bigger picture while serving your ambition.
Hey, more shares for you, am I right?
It appears our business is concluded.
Oh, I don't know. I figure you'll be seeing me around. You've got a handy little outfit here. Besides, I wouldn't want Hilo to get lonely.
As if.
Right now, I think we've earned a long night of not thinking about tomorrow. This stuff sells for more than most freighters. Grab some glasses and get to know what success tastes like.
Commander, Major Jorgen and Kaleo just landed. They're in the docking bay.
So much for celebrating.
Okay.
Go ahead. We'll be right behind.
So, does that mean... Huh. I was like, so where is Vet? Why is she not on my list? Sad. Maybe after we're actually done now.
See anything you like, give me a wink. Bring your creds back anytime.
I'm out now, can't I?
Admiral Ago's doing the best he can, with our limited resources.
Like, is the chapter done yet? Can we move on? Damn some coffins.
I was 30 meters from a computer that would have given me the Gemini frequency. But no, your idiot brigade had to come in blasting.
You were surrounded. We saved you.
And blew the mission. If it wasn't for my backup plan, you would have died down there.
Backup plan? Your escape route detonated a hospital.
Enough. You both failed the mission. This alliance and me.
I don't get points for bringing major misfire home alive. Good to know for next time. It wasn't a complete loss. I grabbed something on the way out.
My fire team covered you.
Yeah. Point is, we lifted the data core from a security console right outside that hyperwave relay station. It's not the key to the Gemini frequency, but it does contain a massive file archive all about those droids.
I'll put Scorpio to work sifting through the information. See if there's anything to salvage from this fiasco.
There's bound to be something we can use. We're not giving up on eliminating Arkan's fleet.
We won't get a second chance at the hyperwave relay station. We'll just have to hope we find an alternative.
It could have gone much worse, but we can't let this happen again. Major Jorgen disobeyed your orders not to follow Kaleo. And the Republic military. That kind of insubordination is grounds for court-martial.
Well, in that case, I have to deal with this.
This isn't the Republic. I'm in charge, and I'm ready to pass judgment now.
Understood, Commander. I accept your decision.
Well, did I kill him? I can't remember if I killed him. Is that one of my rifles? Yeah, I mean, you all know what I'm going to choose. It's obvious.
You abandoned the Republic and defied my alliance. You've dishonored the Havoc Squad name. I can't trust you, and I won't have you disrupting my operations any further.
So what? Toss me the brig, is that it?
We don't have a brig.
My rifles. What are you doing with that? I like that Latin Benico approves, yet comes over here concerned. Well, hey, that's fitting, I guess.
Good riddance. Can I go now?
That's how I deal with people who fail me. No exceptions for anyone. Understood?
Your point is well taken,
Good.
Commander.
Now then, where's the vet? I have Gilda Pearl on her. Or should I get that sniper rifle back? I mean, it's even a sniper rifle. Do I get that back? So I want that back.
I'll start with her fingertips and work my way up. Take one knuckle at a time, then her hands.
Do you remember, Mother? Not what she is now. We were children.
I remember her telling Father I was dangerous. How I had to be controlled. She always hated me.
She never understood us. Oh, Father.
She helped the Outlander steal our pretties. They took everything.
Those things can be replaced.
When all the worlds we've conquered find out what's happened, they'll think we're weak. Test us.
I remain the greatest power the galaxy has ever seen. My enemies know what I'll do to them if they cross me.
Fear is always free.
I will be generous with it.
I have so much family dysfunction. Knights of the Family dysfunction. I wasn't really ready to start the chapter, but sure. Like, I want to go see that and get her guild back up game. Hi.
Good day, my lord.
Where are the others?
Theron is online from the Mistani sector. The rest are unavailable, on scouting or security detail.
The ones who aren't dead.
I liked Jorgen.
You
But
always have such a
discipline
pissed off
has to be
face.
enforced.
Constantly.
I have additional information regarding the Gemini network that controls the Eternal Fleet. The network links mechanical captains inside the fleet's ships. Their security protocols cannot be directly subverted.
Why not?
Because the Gemini captains are based on me.
I understood your design was unique, or close to it. Now you're saying Zakul has an army of Scorpio models?
Imitations programmed to control the fleet. How they came to exist, I do not know, but I will not be imitated. Based on what I have decoded, the Geminis are produced from a mold, a template. Gemini Prime.
Why a physical template?
My technology is not easily duplicated. The Gemini Prime is linked to a factory on the world of Darvanis. Retrieve the unit and I will unlock the secrets of the network and the fleet.
You've made promises about the fleet before. This is your final chance. Understood?
I understand you intimately.
I know Darvanis. One of the first worlds we conquered when the war started. A staging point into the wider galaxy. That factory builds droids, weapons, starships. It's a key resource, fortified accordingly, fully automated defenses.
I've seen it's like. Tunnels running kilometers deep. Too large for a strike team.
Then we plan a full-scale assault. How close are we to assembling an army?
We don't have nearly enough people here. But Theron...
I've been securing military allies along the rim. There's a favor I can pull in. Rather not say more over the comm, but I can set a rendezvous with forces on Darvanis. You could take the factory and grab Gemini.
I was born to command legions. Now at last, we re-enter the fray.
I'll signal our allies. Any luck, they'll be on Darvanis before you.
The rest of you, get the gravestone ready for combat. Once we have Gemini Prime, it'll be us against the fleet. One way or another.
There you go. Can I introduce stuff now, or are you just going to toss me into more? You're just going to toss me into more stuff. That's my problem with this whole story thing, is it's like there's not enough breaks, just cutscene to cutscene to cutscene, Patrick. Like, I have stuff to do. This episode's supposed to be done. Why are you making me do this? Like, seriously. I need to take a break and end the video. But it's like, no, we gotta keep going. We gotta constantly keep going from chapter to chapter to chapter. No, we're done with this for now. Mandalorians. And you. Haven't seen you since... Brevin.
Well, you're on the wrong planet.
Fat.
The hot pleasure worlds are a dozen parsecs out.
Shut up, Como. You're looking good for a dead man.
Shea Vizsla. I wasn't expecting Mandalorians.
We're what you got. Heard you need a factory pulverized.
A dozen clans stand with Mandalore the Avenger. We're ready for blood, even if our enemies are built of metal and grease.
Mandalore the Avenger?
Rough few years. Eternal fleets kept us under siege on the Heart Worlds. I picked up the title along the way. When your spy boy offered a chance to hit back, I agreed. Been on defense too long.
Then we fight together, Mandalore, against Zakul and the galaxy. We'll topple Arkan yet.
Right now, I'd settle for one good victory.
How have you deployed your troops around the factory?
Rotating assault teams of 200 commandos each. Place is a fortress. Needs hammering before we go in.
Next attack starts in 5. Forward teams are in position to down the energy shield.
You want to be useful? Capture the perimeter guns and retarget the factory. Torian!
Mandalore. So many bounty hunter.
Torian's chief of Clan Ghidorah, and the best scout we've got. He'll show you the way.
Guns are in Sector 9. Plenty of Sky Troopers. Keep up. I'll try to protect you.
You speak to a Lord of the Sith. Do not condescend to me, boy.
You're not Mandalorian. Figured I shouldn't assume.
Take me to the guns. We have a factory to conquer.
Retursia me, Mandalore.
Stay alive. Both of you.
Do I finally get a fucking second? Like, seriously, I haven't even collected my reward for the last chapter. It just immediately tossed me into everything. Okay. Do I have a second? I can't because story restrictions. Great. Good. Well, here's what I'm thinking. I'm going back to my stronghold. Tossing me right straight into the story without my permission. Assholes. Apparently I have mail. Oh. Ew. Look at my famous transcript from a whole mission sent to the Koreans. In last night, the treasury that funds our great empires the target of Fisher attacks. The rogue terrorist knows that Outlanders cease to dismantle a way of life and infect us with fear and chaos due to Outlanders' deplorable acts of terrorism. Sweet's former conflict will be postponed indefinitely. Rest assured that our teams are working to cut the edge to last stand together and show the gauge our strength as a united empire. You didn't give me any money with that? This is no excuse me. Go to me to forward my invoice to you. I'd say it's fair to you to make good on it by the company tie keeps. Damn for ordering. I mean, it's not terrible credits. Not terrible. Let's run an estimate. Psychological damage on that. Anyway, I expect you to know this, so I'll send a bounty hunter for that before it's coming a week or so. Great working with you. Anyway, I want... Where is my... vet? Hive vet.
Miss me?
Can I actually equip you now? Yay. Vet back, everyone. So why do I sell 2 of these crystals? Don't know. But yeah, vet's back. Vet's back. MK8 boots and Rarigan. You cannot sell items of no value. Oh. Well, thanks for telling me. What am I supposed to do with these? Just toss them? I guess I just toss these. They have no value, right? Fed going in here with gear that has no value. So what is inside this box? Boots. That aren't as good as what I have at the moment still. Ah, right. I do sort of want to check that, don't I? But let's face it, buying that stuff, that's not gonna happen. I mean, Let's see, I want to... 7 range? Yeah, 250. Wait, what am I doing? What's the overprice? So basically, 50 million to 250 million. That's only this stuff. Like, where's the regular stuff like this? Eh. Not ideal. Okay, how about, like, say, a mod? Oof, not really much to go with that one. Okay, now that we have assessed that, I want to go to the fleet before we end the video. Just so I can do a check to see if there's anywhere where I can buy actual gear. Well, stuff. Because they sort of changed a lot of shit and it's confusing. Like, they sort of want you to do activities and shit to get gear potentially now, and it's like, yeah, I don't do group stuff, so. But there's also the solo stuff, but I don't really do the solo stuff they want me to do. Like, I'm mostly just here for the story. And I sort of lost interest in the story after, you know, 1 to 50. Would it be under supplies? Maybe. No arms are available. Okay. Do I have merchants here?
Your money's always good here.
I require whatever the hell those are. Okay. Well, those, that's
Come again.
a thing.
Pona pakikisa, kekalia shwekula pedwana.
Okay, I think these guys here are not in my range. Let's see what we have. Cosmetic armor. The hell I gotta do with cosmetic armor?
Welcome to our market, potential customer.
These guys are not here for that. I'm here for stuff.
Thank you for your patronage.
So basically, it's expensive. It requires tech fragments. Okay, how about actual gear? Do you have gear?
Please, browse to your heart's content.
Process isotope statements. Oof, those things are expensive at 4,000 each. Unidentified shit. I guess maybe you could do that. Chosen discipline. What the fuck is a discipline?
Do come back.
And then some
Care
mounts.
to take a look at our ordnance?
Okay, I don't think this is where
For
I
the
need
Empire.
my outro for this conversation. It's okay. Still treating me like shit. Level 70 modification bit. Hi, do you have actual shit for me?
I've got the best hardware
200
and the
grand.
best prices.
220, you say? I have 230 stuff. So your stuff doesn't really help me. It's no.
Good hunting.
Hi.
Dimotiki casa, dobonilis diwoto.
You guys really need to escape that course.
Gilis kachanaga wanichika kospa ini kokate. Bampaula kavaji otto.
Who are you? Hi, TZ. Name's...
Togawa Kiku Bakili.
You can. Are you merchants or not?
Nakman ni Ompi Pachimi.
I think the more impressive the better.
Togawa Kiku. Una kucho. Katulia dapota 21 kislim mo payug tachanga. Havachi ota bampo kuchusi tonkai.
Inventory. Level A modification vendor. So basically what you're saying is I need to come back because you guys are useless at the moment. Gotcha.
See anything you like?
Wait.
Come again?
Okay, you are.
Looking to upgrade your arsenal? Good hunting.
Basically we have a gap. Like, what about like, I guess we're just fine with our Gale. For now. Can't really get better Gale, so okay. If you insist, game, I guess we're good with our Gale. And there's seasonal rewards. Require
Fuldar Bruiska?
seasonal tokens.
Turbol in Zadram.
Watami Chispa? Wami Topi.
I'm sorry, Stronghold directory? Oh. Okay, well, be it that way. This Stronghold cannot be directly purchased, and why have the things now? Galactic Command, Light Side Vendor, Dark Side Vendor. What do you have, Dark Side Vendor?
The Minister of Logistics is making sure the war effort is well supplied.
I'm not sure if I have that or not. I'm not sure if I really care to have that or not. Do I has that? I don't know if I do or not.
For the Empire.
Apparently I didn't have that. Now I do. And that requires...
The Force is a weapon. I will show you how to wield it.
But not enough, apparently. Especially if I was going after the things, I'd probably go after those. Anyway.
Show no mercy.
Okay, so we're good. Doesn't feel like we're good, but I guess we're good. I forgot about the speeder vendor back here. What does the speeder vendor even have that's worth our time? Probably nothing, really. Herp. Starship stuff. Speeder vendor. I mean...
What can I get for you?
10 million. It's not bad. Not bad. I am my psycho test. I didn't realize it cost that much. I'm pretty sure I got mine mostly for free, cheaper, back in the day.
Come back anytime.
And then you have...
See anything you like?
You go to get free computations for this stuff. Uh-huh. Then some of it you can't even get unless you craft it. I know, right? That's stupid.
Come
anyway,
again?
Anything else? No, I don't think so. Oh, wait. Companion gifts. Are they still cheap enough to actually be useful? Please tell me they are. Alright, there's the
What can I get for you?
Obtain gift fragments. And then there's...
Come back anytime.
You see anything you like? Just let me know.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize you just had this. I thought it was like 1 to 2. Those are level 5s. I remembered it being like level 1 and 2 gifts. Just level 5 shit. Not bad, honestly. Especially given the economy and the fact that, you know... Oh god, I just realized something. That's stupid because... Okay, let's take this for example. 10,000, right?
Come back anytime.
Let's see how stupid this actually is. Oh, people are actually smart. Look at those things. And here I was expecting it to be, yeah. Okay. So there's just a price hike on those ones compared to the rest. Though, yeah. Still price hike, you know. But you could basically go grab one of those for 10,000 and then turn around and try to sell it for 20,000. It's not bad. Problem then there's like these things which aren't really from anywhere else, and yeah, becomes a bit of a problem now. Anyway, now let's go back to our stronghold, and in the video, finally. I forgot that's an activity finder. Woo. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed, thank you all, and have a nice day. Next time we actually go do the chapter that they tried to force me into. Also, in fact, I don't actually want to kill. I'd rather have Jason.
Bye.
Now here's the thing, we have Wampa.
I'm ready.
Wampa's gonna be for, mostly for when we actually begin work on the other characters. I might do 2 additional runs, 1 through 50. Not this whole nonsense with the the Frozen Throne, the Eternal Throne. Because I don't really like it. Just from the way they do such, just tossing you from chapter to chapter. It's like, no. Like, the whole thing about it was you did one planet and then you got to take a break before doing the next planet. It's basically how it worked. Not just, we're just going to toss you from this place to this place to this place. Not even letting you go back to your ship. Because your ship doesn't matter, it's been 5 years. But anyway. Oh, so yes, I know, contacts. So I hope you all enjoyed, thank you all, and have a nice day.